Okay, so a while back, one of my friends put up a video. It was like a little rant video about the worst things that she had to deal with at her job, and I thought it was kind of funny in spite of the fact that it was stuff that she hated. But I just thought I would do my little video of like the worst experiences I ever had at my jobs or um, just crazy things that happened while I was at work. So my first job was at J.C. Penney, and I started working there when I was 16. I was a junior in high school, and it was my first job. And my best friend at the time and I got a job there together. We got a job there together, and we worked together all the time. We would drive there from school to work, and then we lived near each other, so we would always get rides with each other. So I was at work one day, and she wasn't working that specific day with me, but we were supposed to hang out afterwards, and I'm pretty sure we were going to go to the movies, which was in the same shopping center as the store that I worked at. So after my shift, the store was closing, and I went to the back, to clock out and everything, but I wanted to change out of my work pants into like regular jeans to go to the movie. And normally the store closed at 10 and the managers had to do all their manager duties to close up the store. Um, but this specific night, for some reason, I went in the back, I clocked out and everything, and then I went into the bathroom to go change, which probably only took me about not even 5 minutes. And when I came back out, I didn't see anybody, but that wasn't unusual. No, normally everybody leaves right away except for the managers who go in the offices that are even further back behind the bathrooms. So I went, like I normally do, I went to the front of the store to leave to go to my car, or to leave to go to the parking lot. And as I got closer to the front doors, I realized that I couldn't see outside, and I thought, is that the reflection? Like, what's going on? And as I got closer, I realized I couldn't see outside because there was a fence that they put down over the glass doors. So I was like, that's weird. And then I went back into the offices, and there was no one there, not the managers or anybody. And there wasn't any other exit that I can take besides that. And there was nobody else in the store. So I was really confused, and I was kind of freaking out because it's kind of scary. But I started freaking out. So I called my friend, and I was like, so everybody left. I didn't have the manager's phone numbers, like their cell phones. So I asked her, and I asked a couple other girls that I had worked with that night. Um, and I couldn't get a hold of the manager. So what I ended up having to do was actually call 911. I called them, and this was a new store. We had just opened it up. So normally the fire department would have had like keys and all this stuff to get in if they needed to. But since it was a new store, they didn't have those yet. So they actually did end up having to track down one of the managers who they had left, but they were still in the shopping center. They were like across the street at a bar somewhere. So they tracked him down, and he came back to open the door for me to get out. But the fire department was waiting outside. And it was so embarrassing. I was just like, I'm sorry, I got locked in. And I felt really stupid because who gets locked in at a department, like at a JCPenney store, department store? Um, that's just so weird. But honestly, it wasn't my fault. I wasn't supposed to be left in there. There's people supposed to be there until 11, and I only took a couple of extra minutes past 10. So, yeah, that's my horribly embarrassing experience at my first job. And there have been a lot more, but that's one that's always going to stick with me because I don't know if anybody who's ever gotten themselves locked in a store in real life. So yeah, if you're watching this and you'd like to share your embarrassing first job story with me so I don't feel as bad and lame, then that would be great. You should do that. Okay? Bye. Go away, Google. Leave to go to my car, or to leave to go to the parking lot. Don't say that. Oh my god, you're so just a little ridiculous.